Yeah, so first of all, thanks everyone for showing up today and covering Wartburg football. Obviously, that's a big thing for our fans, for our players, and certainly in our efforts in recruiting as we keep moving forward. So appreciate everybody being here today. You know, obviously, like every year, the first thing that we're trying to do if we're going to have a successful team is to build a true team. So to me, focusing on connectivity within our team, not just being a bunch of guys that showed up here to play football, but a bunch of guys that are going to compete for each other day in and day out and have each other's backs. That's where it starts. And so we've been focusing a lot on that, along with the physical side of getting them ready to go out there and compete on Saturdays. You know, I think we've got a team that is hungry, a team that has a little bit of a chip on their shoulder and feels like they have something to prove. It's probably the first year, maybe 3 or 4 years, that we don't have a returning All-American, returning preseason All-American, that type of thing. But that doesn't mean we're not, still loaded with talent. And I think we're more experienced than maybe people give us credit for right now. Last year we dealt with some injuries that allowed some other guys to have to step into bigger roles than maybe they were expecting, and now those guys are back and ready to roll. So I'm really excited about where our team's. I think we've got a high level of talent, a good level of experience, and a team that's capable of doing some really special things. But we're also capable of, if we don't get ourselves ready to go and get a little bit complacent, of falling off. And so I think they understand that. So I mean, they're competing with a chip on their shoulder, and like I said, having something to prove.